Hi everyone, it's me again. I'm excited to be back. I'm gonna play 5 hands with you today and it's gonna be awesome. For those of you who'd like to know, I play the Govern's Master Series system. And this is a pretty exciting hand to start with. We've got a very good hand, almost like a 2 club opener almost really. And our partners open the bidding. So let's see where this goes. Oh my goodness, partner has 18, 19. We have this hand. I'm just curious. I don't know what all the bids mean. I think 3 hearts shows spades. Okay, let's see what does 4 hearts show. I don't know what slam try shortness. Okay. I do want to make a slam try fit in clubs with key card. Oh, interesting. All these bids are very interesting. 4 clubs is natural. What is 4-0 is quantitative. I'm going to pretend I have short hearts just because I know that it shows 6 or more spades. What does 3 spades show? Canapé with clubs. Yeah, I'm just not sure. If I transfer to spades, it doesn't tell me what follow-up auctions would mean. And I would hate not to be able to keycard. So I'm just going to pretend I have a singleton heart, and then I'm going to keycard later. Okay, the plan has come to fruition. My partner is showing 1 or 4 key cards. That is shocking. I guess we're off an ace. Let's ask for the queen of... Do I care about the queen of spades? Not really, right? We have at least 9 of them. It should be fine. This is match points, so I kind of want to put it in no trump. Like, what are the chances we don't make 6-0? Let's just go. Yeah, as you can see, we just have exactly 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of exactly 12 tricks in any string. So let's just claim this. Yeah, so I chose an unorthodox strategy here, right? This had nothing to do with accurate bidding. I just had a specific target, which was to keycard for spades, and I just wanted to make sure that I could do it. So again, because I'm not that familiar with playing with Leah, I wouldn't know how I would keycard if I followed the system. So I just invented a bid there. And the 6-0 bid at the end, when you're over strength like this and you have a ton of points, you can usually make 6-0 trump as long as you have enough stoppers. And since it's match points, it pays 10 extra points. So sorry to all you people who bid 6 spades. Sorry to beat you like that. Okay. In some ways, match points is a very silly game because you end up doing things like I just did for 10 extra points, right? Which isn't really, a critical difference in like the game of bridge, but in the game of match points, it sure is. All right, we're going to be in a normal 3-0 trump here. Let's see what's going on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 top tricks in the red suits. And I can set up 2 more club tricks easily, and then they can probably take 2 spades. So I think I'm just going to win this and lead a club. Okay. So if they fail to take their spades right now, they might not get them, right? You can see that a spade might go away on the clubs. Am I in any rush to try it? Probably I am, because I don't really want to give them oh, they threw the 10 of clubs away. Okay, great. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's literally all the clubs, so I can just play. They're the same. Okay, so you can see this is called declarer's advantage, is that we're looking at our hand and the dummy, and we know exactly what our plan is going to be, right? The defenders are flying a little bit blind. It can be hard for them to know what suit we're weak in, what suit they should be switching to, right? And so declarers often take more tricks than they're supposed to because defending is hard because you have to guess. You see, so East didn't know what to do. He returned a club and he had to play a spade. Now, I do think East could have played a spade here. If you look at this East hand here in the diagram on the side, I'm playing on clubs. So chances are clubs is my suit. Diamonds doesn't look that promising. Hearts has already shown to be absolutely a no-go. And spade looks pretty safe to play from 9-7-5 into the 10-6-4-2. I can't really think of a time where that would cost anything. So I think East might have worked out to play a spade there. That's probably just a bad play of the club. Okay, one spade, two hearts. So we're in a game force and we have a fit. These are good things. And so we're going to confirm the fit now. The question is, do we want to raise to three hearts or do we want to splinter to four diamonds? I think four diamonds should have a fourth heart in it typically, or like, you know, compensating values. I don't have that. So I'm just going to bid three hearts and go from there. My partner is bidding a serious 3-no trump. Well, I have a pretty good hand, honestly, in my opinion. It only has one key card, but I have the queen of trumps and I have tricks. This is right on the edge for me. Like it's a minimum in high cards, but it's a pretty good hand. I think I'm going to key card. Is this key card? No, 4-no trump is key card. We're going to key card. Ooh, that shows 1 or 4. I guess it's 1. So it should be 4, right? I mean, partner made a serious 3-no bid. On the other hand, it also denied a control in spades. So if they don't have the ace of spades, they can't have 4 key cards. So I don't know what's happening. Oop, I'm just gonna sign off. Okay, so that is not a serious 3-no trump bid. This is outrageous. In fact, this is clearly a programming error. Look at that hand. That's barely a slam try at all, let alone some sort of serious slam try. So I feel like Leo's let me down here. Is there any chance to make this? I don't really see it. Notice if my partner was serious, like add the king of hearts to their hand or change their king of diamonds to an ace and add the king of hearts, like that's to me like a serious kind of bid. If that were the case, then, you know, slam would be good, or at least 5 would be, you know, completely safe. Instead, I'm almost certainly going down here. Not that hard to take your 2 aces. All right, so I'm down 1. Okay, unless I misread that tooltip, I'm going to take a look here at the results. The 3-no bid was alerted as serious. Well, okay. I think this really needs to be fixed. Okay, well, you know, like I said, I'm not that familiar with the bots, so I don't know where they're good and where they're weak. So here's a spot where they're weak. All right, 1 no by partner. We've got 11 points, so our side is 26 to 28, so we're going to be in game. And traditionally with 4 triple 3 hands like this, you don't bid any sort of stamen because it's usually easier to just take 9 tricks with 2 flat hands than it is to try to take 10 tricks. I could, however, bid puppet. Sometimes I do this and look for the 9-card heart fit specifically. So I'll try that this time just for variety. So we don't have a 9-card fit, right? You can see that they responded. We don't have a 5-card major, so I'm just going to bid 3 no. I'm not going to look for the 4-4 heart fit. It could be right, but I'm not going to look for it. Okay, looks like we have 9 tricks of clubs run, so the battle will be for a 10th trick. I see no reason not to duck this and see what happens. I guess I could just duck this again and see what happens. Is that fair? Is that fair to say? I probably should win it, actually. The reason I should win it is if they switch to diamonds and the clubs don't break, this could be bad. So at least I'll keep my heart stopper intact. Although the clubs rate to be running, but you never know. Yeah. Okay, they've been kind enough to turn my 8 of clubs into an entry with their goofy discarding. Not that I rate to really need it, but in fact, I'm just gonna take another club here. Do I want to cash the last club or do I want to lead a diamond? I think I just want to play a diamond and see if this jack is any good. Huh, it is. Who would have thunk it? Okay, there's only 2 hearts left, I believe. How close am I to the rest of the tricks? I'm 2 tricks short of the rest, right? I have 1 club, 2 spades, and a diamond. So I can't really squeeze anybody because I'm not at the right rectification of the count. I could just play a heart, and if the remaining hearts are 1-1, then I'm gonna score a heart trick. It looks like they're 2-0 though, so that won't work. And so, is there any other way to squeeze some blood from the stone here? I could play a spade and duck it, and if West wins it and plays a spade back, maybe I can squeeze East in diamonds and hearts, but I don't really think so. So I'm just gonna play a heart, and even though I know they're not breaking, I'm gonna just give them their 2 heart tricks, and I have the rest. Okay, all right, not too shabby. So that diamond to the jack, it's a low percentage chance, right? For those of you who know how to do percentages, you already know this. But the way you calculate the percentages is you just see what the chances are that the thing that you need is the case. So for the diamond to the jack to win, we need the diamond king on side and the queen on side, right? And the way you calculate those odds is you have to multiply them together. So the diamond king on side is 50%. So that's 50% of the time is there. But then only 50% of that time is the queen of diamonds also there. So you multiply them together. 50 times 50 is 25%, right? So it was a 25% chance to work, but it was a free shot basically because there was nothing else going on for us. Okay, my partner is doubling, so they have a strong hand. Take out double or strong any double. Okay, well, it would be nice to know exactly how strong because we could conceivably pass this double. We don't have much of a fit with partner, and we have a trump trick and a good club lead. But if they could have like an 11-point hand with a spade void or something, then I don't want to be passing, right? So this is close. This is a pass or it's a 2-0 bid. The reason I'm bidding 2-0 is twofold. 2 suits to play or weak with hearts. Well, I don't have that either. The reason I want to bid 2-0 natural is twofold. One, we might score well in 3-0 trump, or 2, if partner is weak for this double, then I don't really want to be defending 2 spades. So if it's a takeout double, then I have really, and 2-0 is a scramble. I don't even know what I'm supposed to do. I'm just gonna pass. This is an experiment, you guys. I'm throwing this board up in the air. You guys might crush me here. Okay, so partner does have the singleton spade. How do I get him to give me my club run? What is he doing? Now he's discarding the jack. Maybe he has 6 clubs. Maybe he's 1, 3. I don't know. I can always play this club. It's free. And I got an overruff. I don't know why they didn't rough in with the jack. Very strange. So I might get a heart as well. If partner has something in hearts, which appears he does. Stick in the 8 just to be safe. Okay, so we beat it 2. So I beat any part scores. I don't know how we would do in 3-0. I would probably have to drop the queen of clubs doubleton offside to make it, right? Yeah. So we would have to drop the doubleton queen of clubs to make a game. So you'll notice like my hand here is very soft and it has no fit with partner's clubs, right? Which is why I gambled on the pass. Soft hands are harder to make 3-0 because after our 1 spade stopper is gone, then we need the rest, right? We need to just run 8 tricks in a row. And when you have soft stuff like king and queen jack, those aren't ready to run. You need help from your partner's points to make them run. And so they're not conducive to making like a thin 3-0, right? Look at those clubs. Those are conducive. So I'd much rather have the queen of clubs than the queen of diamonds. And I think if I had the queen of clubs instead of the queen of diamonds, I would not have passed because now there's too much danger in like running partners' clubs, whatever they happen to be. It seems like a fine line, but that's kind of like the art of hand evaluation is what kind of points do you have? How much fit do you have? And where are your points? Okay, guys, thank you. That's it for now, and see you next week.